Oh, I'm dancing again. I hope all your friends are enjoying the show. I think the guys just used the Emerald Dream as an excuse to avoid calling me back.
Sup, yo? It is Friday, and I have pizza. So I'm gonna cruise with my mic off. Deal with it.
Thank the forest spirits you are here. I knew Athredas would sense trouble and send help. The Gnarlpine tribe has been corrupted. The once peaceful furbogs have turned against the protectors of the forest. They ambushed me as I left for the Banithal Barrow Den and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze village. Ursal, the Mauler, their chieftain, is using the evil powers of the Fell Moss to drive them mad. I'm too wounded to return to Athredas to bring him this grave news. The task is left to you, young adventurer. We can only hope that the deranged Gnarlpines have not made it to Banithil yet. By the stars, this is quite disturbing indeed. Gnarlpine invaders were seen ravaging the Banethil Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate, unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of wakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw Talisman, Blackfeather Quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to few. Thank you for returning it, adventurer. The Emerald. It is missing. My Dreamcatcher has been damaged. There is a band of Gnarlpine mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now, seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, adventurer, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well.
What a time to be alive. Whew. Cool. Alright. Pizza's done. Yeah, we'll turn this in and then we'll probably head to Dunmara.
Peace be with you. With Lord Melena's laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you, adventurer.
Yeesh. Alright, I'm gonna turn a few things in at fucking Darnassus. 2, because, yeah. And I want to make more gear. For the love of God, get better gear. Okay, cool. Yeah. That was a close call. I was pretty scared about that. But we made it. God, when I saw that fucking rare for the first time, I was like, okay, this is gonna be shit. This is gonna be a shit pull. And I got the greens out of the way here, so it's like, okay, go to Dunmorrow, get the greens out of the way there. Then go to Ellen, get the greens out of the way there. Yeah. Do some blacksmithing. Get more weight stones too. That's a shadow song. We'll get that on our way out. Uh-huh. Bum bum bum.
It is my honor to provide
Get 'em.
adventurers, for they are heroes in the making. A friend of mine, Nessa Shadowsong, is a fishing merchant in Rutherin village. She needs a parcel taken to Darkshore and is looking for someone to help her. If you're interested, then to reach Nessa you must take the portal in Darnassus to Rutherin.
Elinaria.
You will find the portal
My
west
warrior
of the
trainer.
Temple Gardens.
For the moment. Alright, what you got for me?
Hello. I bid you greetings, adventurer.
Horn
Your name
of
rings
Vorlis.
loudly in Darnassus, for you show promise, but we shall soon see if you possess the strength of will to follow the path of the adventurer. Before I can teach you, you must show me your resolve.
We'll
The
get to that
sailor
later.
Vilehoof has found one of our remote moonwells, southeast of the Bannathil Barrow Den. He now splashes within it, defiling its pure waters with his filth. Find Vorlus at the Moonwell and destroy him. Bring me his horn as proof, and I will begin your advanced training as a warrior. The path to the Moonwell is hidden well, adventurer, but stay focused and alert and you will find it.
Hello.
Get that out of here. Get these out of here. Yeah. Good enough.
Be careful.
Ah, a timberling.
And tumors
I wanted to try growing one of these to help Denelin with
is
his
level
studies,
9.
But I'm afraid I've discovered that a corruption
We'll come back
can
for
grow
that.
in many of the timberlings, and seeds from such creatures carry their parents' taint.
Fuck.
They are
You know what?
beyond
Let's
my
just pick up all the
powers to
quests
repair.
from this
Denelin is very skilled with things that grow.
from the city.
He may find a cure for future timberlings. He may be their only hope. There is
We'll hold on to them
malevolent
until
timberlings.
we come back.
We are trying to find the
To
source,
do them.
but until we do, ... In order to keep Drassel safe, we must cut down the timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander Wellspring Lake in northern Teldrassil are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the timberlings you find there and gather the mossy tumors growing upon them. Bring the tumors to me so that they may be burned.
Before I can teach you, you must show me your resolve. The satyr Vorlus Vilehoof has found one of our remote moonwells, southeast of the Banethil Barrow Den. It now
Alright.
splashes within it.
Might as well pick up the
defiling
one
its pure
down here
waters
as
with his
well.
filth. Find Vorlus
Tears
at the
of the Moon.
Moonwell and destroy him. Bring me his horn as proof, and I will begin your advanced training as a warrior. The path to the Moonwell is
Also, I
hidden
need a
well,
bathroom
adventurer,
break.
but stay focused and alert.
Pretty much as
and you
soon
will
as
find
I
it.
do the flight. Taking my headphones off. Yeah, I don't know where the song is right now. Actually, pretty much as soon as I get this quest right here.
Lady Sathra was once
you
beloved
go.
of Elune.
BRB.
Graceful and pure, the spider spun her silver threads through the moonlight, catching the evening mist. The silvery dew had strong healing powers and was kept here in the temple. But of late, Sathra has descended into madness. Her future generations are now threatened as well. Find Lady Sathra, adventurer, and end her suffering. She dwells along the northern borders of Teldrassil near Wellspring Lake. Gather her silvery spinnerets and bring them back to me.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. So we got everything from Darnassus to do later when we hearth the Dolinar again. Alright, let's do this.
The fish off the coast of Teldrassil are quite large and
That
robust.
too.
Rumors say it is the speedy growth of our New World tree that is the cause. Yes, I have need of a courier who will take a package to Darkshore. Will you help me? The fishermen of Ruth Theron village do very well, for the fish here are extremely large and abundant. I would like to compare the bounty here with that of the mainland. I have a collection of fish bones and scales that I would like taken to a colleague of mine in Darkshore. His name is Laird. He is a fish vendor in the village of Alberdine. Bring my collection to our hippogriff master, Vespristus, and speak to him about traveling to Alberdine.
Ah, you wish to get this to Alberdine? Very well. From Ruththerin, there are two methods of travel to Alberdine. By ferry and by hippogriff. Both are quick and reliable, but if you have not yet flown to Alberdine by hippogriff, then I suggest you do. It is sound advice to speak with the hippogriff master in every town that has one. Once you speak to the master, you can then fly there from other towns. Here is Nessa's collection. Speak with me again when you are ready to fly to Alberdine, and deliver Nessa's collection to Laird.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Ruththerin village and Darkshore.
Alright, well, you don't need to hear me hum and haw about things or mumble along with some video or other. So, radio silence.
Although the coast of Darkshore is more dangerous than that of Teldrassil, many fishers find profit here. A package from Nessa. Thank you, adventurer. She told me she would send me samples of the fish caught near Ruththerin village. She thinks they may be very different from the fish caught here. My, this jawbone is nearly twice the size of the same fish found here. And these scales are as big as a closed fist. Amazing. I must send a response to Nessa. She'll be very interested to know how different the fish here are from those along Teldrassil's coastline. We can only guess the cause, but it is my suspicion that the world tree itself is affecting the wildlife around it. Please take this response to Nessa. If you wish to take a hippogriff back to Ruththerin, then speak with the hippogriff master, Kalis Moonfeather. If you wish to take the ferry, then one regularly departs from the dock to the northwest.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train, and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
am
The
listening.
fish off the coast of...
This is very interesting. The fish here are large, but I didn't think the difference in bounties between here and the mainland was so great. There must be a reason for this. Well, thank you, adventurer. I will discuss with the villagers the news you brought. Perhaps one day we will find the root of this oddity, but until then we shall reap its benefits.
To maintain our link to the mainland,
You know, I have to keep moving at night, or I'll disappear. Actually, I'm more of a morning elf.
My goods are of the highest quality.
What are you looking for? Be careful.
Where would you like to fly to?
into the... You've got a little skill on ye. Enough to learn you a few things, I wager. Let's see what I can teach you, shall we?
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
You want to be trained in the use of a weapon, do you? Well, don't stand there slack-jawed. Speak up, lassie.
Be good.
Well, hi there. Are you here to learn the proper technique of a new weapon? Goodbye now.
Talk to me.
What can I get for you today? Safe travels. Great to meet you.
I've the finest wares in the land. Hi. Off with you.
Read your old barley brew experiments with his brews. Some of them taste good, some bad, and some, well, some will lay all but the stoutest dwarf flat. He lives at Brunol village, west of Karanos, and one of his drinks, Evershine, is what I want. It'll help keep me warm while I'm on the cold road. And the blessed stuff burns so hot I can throw it in Jetsteam's furnace for a burst of power. That little tactic has gotten me out of more than one tight spot. Driving a siege engine isn't for everyone. It takes an iron grip and nerves of steel. Lucky I have both. How about you? How's your metal? Want to prove it to me? Well, I'm looking to make my engine, troll plough, a little more cosy. How about you get me a heap of Wendigo mains from the Grizzled Den, west of Karanos? Those mains would make a great rug for troll ploughs inside deck. Hegnar Rumbleshot sells guns off the road to Anvilmar. Riflemen and mortar teams spend a lot of time practicing out near his shop, and he's always needing fresh ammunition. But the last crate of ammo I sent him got lost along the way. My courier said he was camped near the Grizzled Den when Wendigo chased him away, and the fool left Rumbleshot's ammo behind. Adventurer, can you get that ammo and take it to Rumbleshot? He's been waiting on it, and I'm sure he's running low.
Welcome to Steel Grill's Depot.
Hegnar Rumbleshot at your service! Great, more ammo! Old Lost Lord's shipment finally came through! The ammo might be late, but just like my granddaddy used to tell me, late's better than never. Thank you much, adventurer. I already have buyers eager for this stuff.
See you soon.
Ah, yes, these mains will work great. You show a lot of grit, adventurer. I wager we'll see great things from you. I had a month's worth of dried meat salted and locked away for the cold season. Kept it locked so the bears wouldn't get it. But while I was off hunting deer, that beast, Old Icebeard, made off with the meat locker. He won't be able to smash through that thorium, though. But I'll starve if I can't get my meats back. You seem a bit more stealthy than me. Perhaps you can retrieve my stash. I'll never make it in and out of that cave fast enough with this bum leg of mine.
You know, wisps are actually pretty useful for personal hygiene. Actually, I'm more of a morning elf. Oh, I'm dancing again. I hope all your friends are enjoying the show.
What a kind soul you are, adventurer. Thanks to your bravery, I won't find myself starving when the cold season flurries blow in.
What's happening? Watch your back.
Bellow Fizz needs some of my Evershine. Alright. I have a cask of Evershine handy, but... Can you do me a favour? Brunel Village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close. We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our crafting and brewing. I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, high up in the hills to the east. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We dwarves haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste. And I want to experiment with it in my brews. Get me some shimmerweed from Frostmane seers, or swipe it from the troll's shimmerweed baskets.
I have to admit, those Thunder Brews make some good drinks. But they need to learn that theirs isn't the only decent brew. Maybe you can help me teach them that lesson. Here, take this barrel of Barley Brew Scalder. Sneak into the basement of the Thunder Brew distillery in Caranos and switch it with one of their barrels of Thunder Ale. Then we'll see how their patrons like my brew over theirs. And if the barrels are guarded, then you might have to distract the guard.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Be good.
For me, you're a true hero, adventurer.
This barrel of ale is guarded by Jarvan Thunderbrew. As long as he is in the basement, no barrels may be disturbed.
Talk to me. Safe travels.
Great. Not bad, adventurer. Did you have a hard time getting past their guard? No matter. Many thanks. And if you're ever in need of stout with a kick, don't forget the barley brews.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. I have the finest wares in the land. See you soon.
Interesting.
Thank you, adventurer. It'll be nice to work our crafts without hearing so many growls and snorts outside the village.
Here's your cask of Evershine, adventurer. And again, thank you for the hunting earlier.
Yes, this will do just fine. I think I'll open a bottle right now and have a taste.
Keep your feet on the ground.
The mountaineers of Loch Modan are fighting trogs and having a busy time of it. They need constant supplies of new armour and weapons if we're ever to get a handle on those trogs. That's why my colleague Thorvald is there, trying to keep the mountaineers in good gear. So if you were to make some copper axes and copper chain belts and bring them to Thorvald, he would be obliged. He might even share his knowledge with you. Thorvald is in Loch Modan's southern guard tower. You've got a little skill on ye. Enough to learn you a few things, I wager. Let's see what I can teach you, shall we?
How are ya?
Watch your back. You've got a little skill on ye. Enough to learn you a few things, I wager. Let's see what I can teach you, shall we?
How are ye? Watch your back. How are you? Safe travels.
You've got a little skill on ye. Enough to learn you a few things, I wager. Let's see what I can teach you, shall we?
Monty be me name and rats be me game. Avast you scallywag. Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow ye to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We needs them alive. Can I help you? These'll work nicely, matey. My brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab? Need assistance? Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life.
You know, wisps are actually pretty useful for personal hygiene.
You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan. Poor Monty. Ever since the Nomarigan incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat?
Nipsey puts his index finger through one of the air.
Light be with you. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads.
There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmond Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimond Elmore at the weapon shop in the Dwarven district of Stormwind in the northeast section of town. Hello, my lady. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines. The Fargo Deep Mine to the south and Jasper Lode Mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
Adventurer, there's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east. The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Bring me a load of it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town. You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep Mine to the south, and around the Jasper Lode Mine to the northeast. Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart. The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch, to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
P.S. at T, you have that gold dust for me. You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but...
Grin.
I am too hungry to remember.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here. Though this wild boar meat is tough. Simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Hey there. I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but...
Grin.
I am too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at that other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some tender boar meat from the boars that hang around our farms, and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you. Ugh, I am starving. Do you have that pie for me? Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I dropped... I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there, ... It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace, I swear.
You need something?
My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Can I help? Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade. You've shown yourself to be a competent warrior, adventurer, but you're still young and have a lot to learn. Speak with Harry Burlgard. He's usually in the Pig and Whistle Tavern, in the old town of Stormwind. Harry is an old veteran and a good teacher. He can show you a few moves that'll keep you breathing longer. Hey! Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Asterisk sniff asterisk.
What? Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you.
Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Hello. Safe.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
Here is your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful. Oh ho! Have a drink with me, adventurer. You look tough on the outside, but let's see if your gut can handle a few mugs of the Pig and Whistle's strongest. Or were you here for a lesson? Light bless you. Yeah, I can teach you, but first, I want to see what moves you have already. See that drunk over there at the end of the bar, Bartleby? I want you to get his mug. Ha, and if you know Bartleby, then you know he won't just give it to you. Hello, fancy girl. What's a prissy thing like you doing in the Pig and Whistle? Be careful, or you might break a nail. You want what? You're crazy. The only way you'll get this mug is if you pry it from my cold, dead fingers. You're a lot tougher than you look. Okay, here's my mug. Wait, let me finish what's in it first. There we go. There it is. He sure didn't want to part with it, but you were persuasive. Well done. Now for your lesson. You've learned a few moves, but you could still use a decent weapon. I bet if you spoke with Marshal Haggard, he could help you. Marshal Haggard lives in a manor in Elwyn Forest at the East Vale Lumber Camp. He's retired now, but he collected a lot of gear during his career. Let him know I sent you. And with luck, he'll have a spare weapon to offer. Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with? See you later. No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of... the whole history. Be careful.
Don't let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lass. With the subway those gnomes built, it's easier than ye might think to transport goods from Ironforge. If they try to tack on import fees, just tell them you're gonna buy your gear from me.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent in the world, then you've come to the right place. Grim and Elmore, at your service. You're here to help with my delivery? Very good. I came from Ironforge to help out with the rebuilding effort here. If I can teach enough of you my skills, then maybe I can leave it to ye and take myself back home.
You're not bad, but let me show you a few tricks you might find handy. Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am? Light bless you.
You know, I have to keep moving at night, or I'll disappear.
Well met.
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwyn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not yet returned. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains.
Hail, adventurer. Wild animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshear, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here.
Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore of Stone Cairn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The wolves and bears north of here have chased my workers away from the bundles of wood that they've already chopped. I've already talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to go collect the wood for me. If you could collect 8 bundles of wood for me, I might just make my deadline.
Have a good one.
The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwyn wear linen, which I can use to make fine linen goods. Bring me red linen bandanas, and I'll use them to fashion something for you. Defias gang members have camps pocketed throughout Elwyn.
Greetings.
Who's that? Beauregard, is that you? You'll have to step a little closer. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Walking up like that, I thought you were a gnoll.
Beauregard sent you, did he? Yes, I have spare weapons around here, but first I have a task for you. A while ago, a Defias villain, Deadtooth Jack, tricked me. It was dark, and he was wearing a Stormwind tabard, and I thought he was Marshal Dugan. He said he needed my old Stormwind Marshal's badge, and I gave it to him. And then he laughed and ran off before I could catch him. Get back my badge. Deadtooth Jack probably has it stowed in his camp to the south.
Light be with you. Go with... Great! You found it! I feared it was gone forever, used by the Defias to impersonate a Stormwind official. Well, that won't happen now, thanks to you. Here are some weapons I used when I was a marshal. I kept them in great shape.
Take your pick. Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help.
You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
Looking for something specific?
See you around.
I supply only the finest goods. Go with honor, friend.
Need excellent. Thanks to you, I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you and farewell.
You find around the neck of the corpse a metal medallion inscribed with the words, Footman Rolf Hartford.
Good day to you. See you later.
King's honor, friend.
You have confirmed my fears, adventurer. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in eastern Elwyn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Thanks a lot for the help, adventurer. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there. Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
Need help?
This news is troubling. Already our defenses are stretched thin, and losing Rolf and Malachi to those Murlocs put us in an even worse position. If things don't improve, there will be fighting in Goldshire by the week's end. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for one piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the Eastvale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, adventurer, use it in the defense of Elwyn. The East Vale logging camp is beyond Guard Thomas's post to the east. Kobolds at the Jasper Lode mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer, but I wish that the news you brought was good news.
The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Okay, I think that might be it for today. More or less. Still gotta do the spin. So we'll do that. Oh yeah.
Oh, my. I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, adventurer. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, just hearth back. Wait. Actually, I need to do profession stuff first. Before I forget. Because there's no place to do it anywhere in Tellersville. So. Yep. Anyway, while I'm doing that, I might as well do the spin for the next character to play. God, my shoulder is fucking wrecked. I don't know why. Just staying in one place, more or less, for a few hours. Not great. Stay extended like this. Should probably resituate things. Anyway, we got a lot of stone ore. So let's make use of it. That and do the one quest that needs doing. Okay. Anyway. Time to spin. She ain't done yet. So just shuffle and spin. Okay, it's looking like Alliance Warlock. Yep. Good stuff. We have to do that next time. Jesus. Maybe I should go to Iron Forge and do that. Well, maybe not. Maybe not now-ish. We have a total of 4, which we could make more. 1. No, 1 more. So let's do that. Because we need the linen too. kind of a pain in the ass.
King's honor, friend.
One of these.
Be careful.
Make one of these. Make one of these. Probably make a whole mess of these and just stick them in storage. Not much to do with fucking stone, except for shuffle it over to my hunter for powder. Powder that's barely worth a damn. The yawns. The yawns are here with a vengeance. Seven. Well, we're wearing one, so makes sense. Just want to get to 50. Okay, and then the rest can go to the engineer.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
Yep. Let's just shove these in someone's face. Okay, you know what? No. Just Hearth. Actually, no, we do need a bank. Fine, do a bank.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of... the whole history!
Okay.
Light
so we need one more. Yeah, we could just make it. Go ahead and buy the linen. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll buy that. Simple, easy, clean. Alright. Cover X. And then I guess we could go to Iron Forge and do that one.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit
grab all
boxes
these.
for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
To the Dwarven District. Or we could just go to Iron Forge. Just go. It's gonna go before I can get there. Nope, we're good. Oh!
I think the guys just used the Emerald Dream as an excuse to avoid calling me back.
Tired. Very tired. Iron Band's compound. What?
My mentor, Sturgy Ironband, had a compound south of Helm's Bed Lake in eastern Dun Maroch. There, he taught blacksmithing and he was the best. But one day, one of his students brought him a load of strange ore. Master Ironband called it Umbral ore and was eager to work with it, but soon after it arrived, a band of dark iron dwarves attacked his compound. They killed everyone. Enter Ironband's compound, adventurer, and avenge my master's death. And bring me the load of umbral ore that caused it.
Huh. Okay.
My mentor, Sturgy Ironband, had a compound.
Okay, where are we sending this?
In eastern Dun Maroch. There, he taught blacksmithing and he was the best. But one day, one of his students brought him a load of strange ore. Master Ironband called it Umbral ore and was eager to work with it, but soon after it arrived, a band of dark iron dwarves attacked his compound.
Oh,
they
fuck.
killed everyone. Enter Ironband.
It's all the way in the lock.
And avenge my master's death. And bring me the load of umbral ore that caused it.
Okay, well, fuck me. Helm's Bed Lake. Compound south of Helm's Bed Lake. Okay, fine. We'll figure that out. Tormus Deep Forge. What do you mean by that? Found an Irish Force. We're in Stormpike. We're in Stormpike. Hold on.
You got my attention.
Smack, 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 smack. Smack, 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 smack. We'll have to get to that later when we actually go to Loch Modan. Yeah, good enough. Go to Nop. We can do things with that. Do that. Good enough. Do the Nor for these. And do a little cooking. A little vendoring.
What can I do for you? Be good.
And send these somewhere. This one. Got you. Throw 90 silver at them. Because that's our next character. Yeah. Should about do it. Thorvald Deep Forge. Really? Alright, let's do it. Bloody blah, bloody blah. Tormus Deep Forge. Right. Okay.
Now that you've learned some moves, it's time to get
Cool.
you a decent weapon. Speak with Tormus Deepforge. He can make you a weapon I'm sure you'll like. You'll find Tormus here in Iron Forge at the Great Forge.
It's a warrior thing, isn't it? Maybe.
Murin sent you, did he? Yes, I can make you a nice weapon.
Okay.
But before I do that, I have a favor to ask of you. Don't worry, it's plenty dangerous and could mean your death. It's exactly the sort of job an adventurer wants. My mentor, Sturgy Ironband, had a compound south of Helm's Bed Lake in eastern Dun Marok. There, he taught blacksmithing and he was the best. But one day, one of his students brought him a load of strange ore. Master Ironband called it Umbral ore and was eager to work with it, but soon after it arrived, a band of dark iron dwarves attacked his compound. They killed everyone. Enter Ironband's compound, adventurer, and avenge my master's death, and bring me the load of umbral ore that caused it.
Gnarlpine invaders were
Can't
seen
do that.
ravaging the Banethil Barrow Den to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Dream for eternity, unaware of their fate, unless we help. The delicate hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of wakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw talisman, Blackfeather quill, Sapphire of Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. There is another moonwell southeast of the entrance to Darnassus on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. The sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the Gnarlpine furbogs. Be wary as you seek out the well and keep your weapons close at hand.
Yeah. All right.
The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers
Okay.
heading from
Do that
Dolinar to
too.
Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbogs from the Gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, adventurer. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these Gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me.
Okay. Give a joke.
You know, I have to keep moving at night, or I'll disappear.
Lame. All right. Let's set up the next activity. Oh, I have to stretch. Oh, fuck. Big stretches. Oh. Alright, cool. You have all of that. We keep that for me. For now. And then you can have these. Yeah, and that's food. That's all. That's all we really care about, except for the mana. Mana's fine. Yeah, okay. Strength is not necessarily for a warlock. Alright, let's keep moving. Nop. What does Nop get for this character? Let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure I already gave the warlock hers, so whatever. We can let that slide for a while. Now, she might need the boar meat, that's for sure. Crag boar ribs, not really. Spider legs, nah. The cloth, of course. Although not necessarily the bolts of cloth. I just want to turn cloth into bolts for now, to level her skill. Darkshore Grouper, you're not ready for that yet. And enchanting mats, you don't need those right at the moment. So how about you just get these and deal with it. Alright. Soon we will have clothing for our bank alts on the Alliance. But that day is not today. Okay. All right. Dun dun dun. Turn your cloth into bolts. Yeah, I do that until it's green, more or less. And then I work through the other recipes. Now we are able to summon a Voidwalker, but we don't have the shards. Super fun. I have a feeling that we're just going to be going back to Dunmara. Do we have anything else to do here? Doubtful. Not right now, anyway. We can figure that shit out later. Except for Denolin's Earth. Denolin's Earth might go gray. Fuck. Well, I'll figure that part out later. Probably off stream before I actually get started. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're into that kind of thing, and as always, more to come. Later. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. Bye-bye.
I've discovered that getting pummeled by a blunt weapon can be quite painful. You know, squirrels can be deadly when cornered.